Okay, we are here to talk about the top things that we hate about Merida.
For sure.
We've been here for 4 years and they still are troublesome for us. Before we get into it, I'm gonna introduce myself. My name is Becca. I am the mother of the Merry Misadventures family.
And I'm Cameron, the something.
Yeah, I didn't know what to say honestly either.
Yeah.
So, first one, probably the most popular thing we hear about with Merida is the heat.
Sure.
It is hot.
Terrible.
And it seems like it's getting hotter just from what we talked to with people that have been living here for like 10, 15 years because the city is growing and there's more people coming here, there's more cars, there's more concrete. So, especially in the city, those hot months can be pretty unbearable. So from like, I don't know, would you say like March to...
I don't keep track of the time, but when it does get hot, it's like you want to make sure that you have access to an AC in your living room, and you want to make sure, like, even when it is too hot, you just go to the mall. Mm-hmm. But yeah, around those times, it just gets unbearable, like going outside.
Stay hydrated.
Yeah, you got to keep a water bottle with you for sure.
Yeah, but you definitely have to rearrange your life around it a little bit in terms of like, you know, if you want to be outside, the best times are probably like 6 in the morning and 7 or 8 at night. Because and even then it's still like 85, 90 degrees because at the peak time of the day, it's like, it can get up to 115.
Yeah, one time it was like 100, so like 104, 103, yeah. Like the whole week. It was just crazy.
Yes, so that is something to keep in mind. They say that May is the worst month, like the hottest month. But I don't know, it starts like, there's definitely a cool period. Like November to like beginning of February, it's perfect. It's beautiful. You can go out pretty much any time of day. You're not going to be dying.
Yeah, like right now, it's awesome.
Right, it's great. We don't have to use our ACs very much. So that is something to keep in mind if you're not a heat person. Keep in mind that during those months you're probably going to have higher electric bills just because of the use of the AC. And then when you're looking for houses here,
please,
making sure that it's like you have ventilation, something where air can get in, or even just high ceilings so that the hot air can rise and you can be a little bit cooler on the ground.
Yeah, and if you are looking for a house, make sure you check at different times. Like, don't just go to the house the one time where it's the coolest and there's breeze. Like, make sure you check in different times.
Right, like peak hot times, or like where the sun is at different times. We had our friends lived in a house where in the afternoon from like 12 to 6, there would just be direct sunlight on their door to the point where their daughter burned her hand on the doorknob trying to get into the door.
Yeah.
So it can get intense. But then usually it starts to ease up once the rains come. You get a little bit more of a relief, but then that leads us to the number 2 thing we cannot stand about Merida.
Well, what is it? I mean, you haven't even told me.
The mosquito season.
Oh my God. Yo.
Just constantly itching, constantly smacking.
Bro, I think I got bit up this morning.
Yeah, it's getting better now. Like, it's
Is it?
Yes, it is, bro. You used to walk out the front door and there'd just be like swarms of mosquitoes. I remember last year I was walking to the park with Julian, trying to take him to the park in the stroller, and it had just rained and there were like big puddles in the street. I have never seen so many mosquitoes. I had to take him home because he had like at least 10 just all over him biting. And then you could see them in the air. I was like, oh my God, this is...
Yeah, it does get pretty bad.
It gets really bad. We are normally like, you know, try to use natural nature products for things, like especially mosquito repellent. We just go heavy duty in the mosquito season because it's
crazy.
It's bad. We've been lucky enough to where none of us have had dengue, but we do know...
We might have had dengue.
We might have, if we all got bit by the same mosquito.
Or just a bunch of dengue mosquitoes were outside.
Yeah,
Yeah, it
could
got
have
pretty
been.
bad that year. We all
we got
died.
sick. We
That
did.
was right before Julian was
Right
born.
before Julian was born.
Yeah.
But yeah, we have known some people that have gotten dengue, and like people that have lived here all their lives are like, oh yeah, like for sure I've had dengue. It's like getting the flu.
Yeah, mosquito season gets pretty rough. Like make
Yeah.
sure that you have like, because it's really when you collect stuff outside, like if you have a bunch of stuff.
Yeah, like our shoe rack, they would be all in the
the
shoe
shoe
rack,
rack.
like lots of dark little spaces
Plants.
for them to be.
Yeah, so.
If there's anywhere outside your house where there's just like still water.
And it only takes like a day or two. Like I'm telling you, I tested it because I was feeding the mosquitoes larvae to the fish. Like after it rains, like 24 hours. It was like mosquito larvae in there. And I think the period is like 24 to 48 hours or something. It's like
For
it
them
doesn't
to
take that long.
reproduce.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
you really have to be on it or you're gonna get bit up. And you're probably still gonna get bit up. So wear long pants too.
And then that's another thing because like the mosquito season kind of overlaps with the heat season. So it's like, am I going to be sweaty or am I going to be itchy?
I'm going to be sweaty, bro. I'm going to be sweaty all the time. I do not want to itch.
Yeah.
Like, it's something about that itch, bro. And then like bites.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I can't do that.
So yeah, it's another thing like to consider, and especially with kids, like you try and take them outside and there's just like mosquitoes. Bring your repellent. Some people take like incense to the park, or
I've seen people burn egg cartons.
Yeah, that's like a very local thing to do. You burn the egg carton. They actually had a notice against that somewhere. It was like a radio ad or something. And it was saying like, please do not burn the egg cartons. Like it's not good for your health or something.
Bro, they burning the egg cartons.
Yeah.
Bro. You rather get like 5 minutes of relief and like knock a year off your life with the mosquitoes.
Right.
It's
intense.
bad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Next one that is kind of tough, especially I think this is more for me, but the lack of green spaces in Merida. Merida is definitely a very green city in terms of like there being trees on the side of the road and plants and things like that, but
it's not like out of all the cities we've been to, you know, like as far as being able to go out in nature, it's like if we wanted to find nature, we kind of have to go far.
Right, and even then it's like it's just different than what I'm used to. Like you go to the cenotes, it's like like grass is like not a thing here. Like you're not gonna find like a field of grass to go play with your kids in. And when you do, it's going to be patchy and
probably
burnt.
they're going to tell you to like stay off of it. If
Right.
Yeah.
So there's parks. There's a lot of parks and they have trees, but usually like the ground is like sand or some
fake
sort
concrete,
of
fake concrete, fake grass, like
fake
turf.
Grass, or like some sort of soft material for the kids. So like hiking is not really a thing here.
Yeah, and I want to take the kids camping.
Yeah, the most you can get is like you can go to the beach or the cenotes.
We used to know a guy who, you know, it would take us kayaking in the mangroves, but essentially something happened that caused that whole relationship to deteriorate. And that was cool nature.
It was. And there is nature, it's just like a different type of nature that I'm used to. Like it's very flat. Very, very flat.
Yeah.
There's not like hills or mountains or anything.
There's spiders.
There's spiders. Like there's not really tall trees.
Yeah. Have you seen the big spiders?
When we went kayaking, yeah.
No, those are different.
Oh.
Yeah,
No.
That, like when I was running one night, I seen like a pretty like big spider.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and it had all the legs. The one we saw in the kayaks were different. They had like less legs or something.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, it's weird.
Yeah, so if you're like a really naturey, outdoorsy person, you're either gonna have to like shift your expectations or just don't come here.
Yeah, for sure. But Merida's good. I mean, overall, I mean, like it's like us finding things that we don't like really having to find things. I mean, I could say like the water is pretty terrible as far as like the plumbing and stuff. Yeah.
So yeah, there's not a lot, but there we have come up with a short list. Number 4 on the list is the public transportation.
What?
Yeah, it's not terrible, but it's not great. It's only buses and vans and stuff. There's no trains.
There's some taxis intermittently riding around.
A random taxi, yeah. But it takes a minute to really like figure out the routes and everything, and even the app can be kind of hard to function. And I think the biggest thing for me is like, it's not like Merida is super walkable. So depending where you are, you may be let off at the bus station, and then to walk where you need to go, you need to be like on the side of a highway or like a place where there's no sidewalk. And I think I've been spoiled by other cities as well.
Yeah, for sure. You're coming from like Merida's not a huge city, and like you can get like I tried to ride the bus one time, and it was like, oh yeah, you got to get a bus card, and it was like it wasn't the easiest at the time, but I think now you can get a bus card at OXXO. So yeah, you have taxis, and you can if like you want to get a driver, or if you want to get Uber or Didi or something. It's like these aren't public transportation, but they're effective and affordable.
Yeah.
Maybe not so much when it's raining. Like if you suspect that it's raining, hurry up and call a car.
Yeah. Yeah, so not terrible, not great, super affordable, just kind of hard to figure out.
I'm going to say that, it's not that the transportation is bad. And then I was like, I'm not criticizing you about number 4, but I am telling you.
It's a stupid suggestion. I don't even know.
Not in so many words.
Okay, less words. Dumb. Number 5 is what Cam said earlier, the
water.
Hard water. Yeah.
Yes, you will have to find a good plumber. Sometimes if you don't do the research, if you don't
the regular maintenance.
Well, I was gonna say the research, like as far as when you're getting a place, and you need to check those toilets. You need to put something in those toilets, and you need to make sure that they flush. Because if you don't, you're gonna be in a lease, and there's gonna be non-flushable toilets. Like we had a situation where we lived in the house where the toilets did not flush.
And then in Merida, usually when you are renting, all the maintenance falls on you. Like there's not much that the landlord takes care of unless you have a nice landlord.
Really good landlord. Yeah, but like right now, even our shower, like one shower is low water pressure, and it just all of a sudden started doing this. So.
And it's not that the water here is like super bacteria heavy. I'm sure there is some, but I think it's mostly not drinkable just because of like all the sediment in it. And if you're not used to not being able to just drink from the faucet, it takes a minute to get used to.
Yeah, it's more so like the plumbing, the build up, like it's pretty bad.
Yeah.
So if you aren't a plumber, you may need to learn some stuff, because we've saved money. Like I know one time the toilet clogged up, and I had to like dismantle the assembly in the back of it, and all it took was just like cleaning out some gunk and then putting it back together.
Yeah.
And it wasn't a hard fix.
See the calcium deposits on things. Yeah.
And so that was just like a simple thing. So we didn't need to hire a whole bunch of stuff. It was just a quick fix. So if you aren't so good with plumbing, try to familiarize yourself with a few things like plumber's tape, just like putting things together, taking them back apart. How it may even just be that your flusher is stuck and it just needs to be like tapped a little bit. There are many things.
Some people do get water softener systems or like filters, but it can be kind of expensive. So we just kind of work with it as best we can.
Yep, for sure. So, and again, like Merida's great. Even with these things, it's great. Yeah,
we've still been here for 4 years with all these things.
And I don't really care too much about those things. We found workarounds. And you can also find things that, you're going to, like I tell people, when you move here, something's going to go wrong. Expect things to go wrong. And, but still you're in a place where it's like when things go wrong, there's not a bunch of angry people around you. There's not like a crisis happening. It's just more so everybody's kind of calm and things are reasonable, and you have community as well for the most part. If you're like that type of person.
Yeah. So that's it. If you've been living here in Merida and you have other things that you hate about it, let us know in the comments. If you have any questions, let us know as well. We love when you subscribe. We love when you like the videos. We love when you comment. So anything
I love when you
got.
don't like the videos as well. So.
And you comment that you don't like the videos.
Yep, say something about it. Call me, whatever it is that comes to mind when you see my face.
But thank you for watching.